Coming up next, in the heavyweight division, Matthew Spencer takes on Luke Cahill.
Making his way down to the FCC cage, the heavyweight Luke Cahill, 2 and 3, ready to put some terror into the fear of this division here at FCC. He's a very big man, very posing guy, and if he lets that striking arsenal go, he lands with impact. His left leg is heavy, you know, you could go send people to the cemetery, you know, maybe, because it is dangerous when he can land it. Tonight's about getting that range that Luke needs, setting himself up to land those big strikes, and it's a big opportunity for himself here tonight because he's got a great opponent, and for both of them really, like, this is not an easy fight. It's a very competitive fight, Jason.
Yeah, absolutely. If you got a chance to, anybody can see the James Smith fight, he immediately sapped that guy with his vicious body kicks, those big long legs, right to the breadbasket. The guy was out of gas by the end of the first round. He was able to finish him just like that, so he can be quite lethal with his kicks. He's such an interesting guy as well. I got a chance to chat to him yesterday at the weigh-in. Very, very intense. He was ready to go, but the moment you get him in conversation, he's able to turn that off, be a really calm, cool guy. He's very confident coming in here. Huge for the weight class as a heavyweight, 6'4".
Here's his opponent, representing the North Wales Fight Academy, Matthew Spencer, 3 and 1 as an amateur heavyweight. Had some great performances, shown some real class, some real quality in his ability to finish people. His lone setback was against Josh Carrick, who's actually fighting on the main card later on tonight. Aside from that, Spencer's looked great, tons of potential, really just putting it together, not making those little mistakes that sometimes at this weight class can really, you know, cost you the fight sometimes. But he's got great finishing instincts, really heavy hands as well, Jason. So I think he's going to push forward tonight, get on the inside, get inside the range of Cahill.
Yeah, this is a classic striker versus wrestler, kind of grappler kind of battle. This is what Matthew Spencer is extremely adept at, getting in your face, smothering you with punches, and before you know it, he's diving in on a single or a double, and you're on your back and you're trying to survive. So we know what his game plan is, we know what Luke's is. This is as classic as it can get, and he landed some good strikes on Josh Carrick as well, so he's very well rounded. Great contest coming up at heavyweight.
The following contest is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds of action in the amateur heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a southpaw striker. He represents Warrior Combat Gym and enters the cage with a record of 2 and 3. Weighing in at 229 pounds and hailing from the fighting city of Liverpool, Luke Cahill! And introducing to you his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He is a mixed martial artist representing North Wales Fight Academy and enters the cage with a record of 3 and 1. Weighing in at 241 pounds and proudly hailing from Chester, presenting Matthew Spencer! Your referee in charge when the action begins, Simon Stadnitsky.
Two heavyweights ready to get it on at FCC 43 at the amateur level. Here we go. Luke Cahill in the white trunks, blue corner. Matthew Spencer, red trunks, red corner. Here tonight, left hand already lands. Nice work from Cahill, lets the left leg go. Spencer trying to get on the inside of it, goes for the overhand.
Oh, look at
Cahill
this.
trying to rotate to the back now.
Wow, putting the grappler on his back. This is not what we've seen Luke do a whole lot, so he's looking to show off a different aspect of his game. Already working for a Kimura from the bottom is Matthew Spencer.
Cahill was up on the feet, but now on the knees. Needs to be careful of that guard of Spencer and try and posture up out of this, especially because that arm is locked up now. It looks like Spencer's, really trying to work for that Kimura, pull that out. Kimura did his only loss, so I'm sure it's a technique he's revisited. He could also sweep here if he wants to, if he can get the right leverage. Cahill trying to stay heavy with the hips. There we go, there's the sweep. Oh, but Cahill's trying to bridge, and he gets back on top. Does he? Back to the feet, drives him to the fence. The head is wrapped for the guillotine, though. Can he break the posture as he gives up on it and into an over-under?
Clearly, he's been working on the grappling quite heavily because he's trying to show it off, is Luke Cahill.
Oh, exchanging those knees. One right up the middle. He talks about the work to the body in Cahill's last fight. Here now, though, driving his man into the fence, using that right shoulder, kneeing the legs as well, which does slow you down quite a lot, a little underappreciated sometimes. Spencer already breathing, but I think both men are. There's the left head kick. He wore it well, though, but he's going to come forward.
Very well.
Spencer reaching with that long right hand. He can't wait, and he knows that. Now getting on top position. Cahill trying to scramble back to a better spot, but he's taking shots.
Wow, yeah, look at this. Yeah, he tried to go for that kick just one too many times there, and Matthew Spencer was able to get around that. But, you know, he's done a good job, has Luke Cahill, to get back up to his feet. And, you know, we're seeing so much more grappling coming along here for Luke than we've probably ever seen in his
Those
career.
left knees, Jason, sorry, that's 3 of them there, though. That's going to, like you said, you're talking about the body. Those are going to slow him down, especially with these overhands he's throwing. Oh, another straight left. Cahill's gone to the body again. I mean, that's going to start adding up. Lovely shots from Cahill well to follow up. And now targeting that body one more time with a teep kick. Left hand lands again. Spencer's marching forward, though.
Oh, man, just going back and forth with huge shots. And look at this. If you looked at the interview yesterday, it was really interesting. Matthew Spencer had said that he had a game plan in mind. I don't think he had this in mind.
Yeah, I think those shots to the body really added up, Jason. I really do, because he didn't hustle from that position. Cahill's taken the back, and I think Spencer's feeling those body shots. He's got to wear this through. He's got 30 seconds till the end of the round.
Man, when you got baseball bats hitting your midsection like that, hitting the top of your head like that, being warned for some potential back of the head shots there.
Spencer has to move. I know he's probably tired, but he can't let the legs get grapevines. He's got to shake those hips. He's got to find a way out of here, because Cahill's just building up the ground and pound shots. More to the temple. 10-second clapper's gone, though. Perhaps Spencer can survive. Ref taking a close look, though. We might go to the second round for the first time tonight, Jason. I think we are with our 2 heavyweights.
Well, finally we give those Oh, he's shouting at people outside is Luke Cahill. Sorry, I just had to listen to that for a second. I was going to say, this is the first time we've actually had the timekeepers earning their keep tonight. And we're going to take a look at some of that great work here. That head kick did land.
On the foot, though, not the shin, so not as impactful as it could be.
It wobbled him, though.
Yeah, but I think, to me, it's the left knees to the body in the clinch. I don't know if we'll see more of it. There's a great job. That's the right timing on the overhand right there. And exactly what Spencer needs to do, because the second he waited, that head kick came. He cannot wait here on the outside. Another teeth to the body, though, Jay. These body shots, I'm telling you, they were adding up on Spencer. But on the inside, Cahill doesn't have much for him there.
Yeah, it's that classic thing, you know, you can only really throw a certain amount of shots when you're the taller man and he's that close, but he's pretty much got an entire arsenal, does Matthew Spencer, when he's on the inside. He just needs to close that distance, because, man, he's getting killed with those kicks. Yeah. Everything
and
that
the
we've
knees,
been talking
though,
about.
in the clinch up situations, those knees are dangerous too, so we'll see them.
Yeah, 3 of them back to back, man.
Yeah. And when they're clinching, because Cahill's southpaw, he's throwing the left knee, which is the liver side, which is more damaging than the shot Spencer was landing as well. But depends how well Spencer wears them and recovers. Oh, the right hand lands! He came out confident, throwing the leg kicks, the right overhand over the top. Spencer's looking for the kill. He doesn't want to let him off the hook. He knows that left leg's coming. Another right hand, trying to check hook his Cahill.
Yeah, that was a perfect count there on the leg kick.
Oh, good jab. Oh, body shot. Oh, his teeth there as well.
Just out of range. And yeah, not only did he miss, but he took a huge counter shot to the body there.
Man, you know, Spencer was tied into that first round. Beautiful job early, but he's used a lot of energy, and we're back in this situation again where Cahill's kneeing the body, Jason, and this is all going to add up even more.
Yeah, absolutely. You can already see it starting to slow down. Maybe he'll try to get some. Yeah, I mean, he's going for windmill punches here. Another teep to the body again.
The pressure from Spencer, though. And look at Cahill's body language. He's just throwing them. When they're in close, you can tell he's not comfortable. He's gone back to that inside leg kick, but that's what got him caught. He has to be careful throwing it. He throws it again, Jason.
I think these guys are starting to remember that they're heavyweights.
Man,
the hands have been so fast.
The hands are in the hips.
Slow down a little bit.
Oh, the left hand lands. The hands for Cahill, man. He cannot even pick them up. I believe he is so tired at this point, Jason. He's just launching it when he's got effort.
It is insane how he will just keep going for those huge head kicks like that. That's so much energy.
If one guy can get top position, Jason, I really think they could probably end the fight. Both guys are so tired that they probably won't be able to do much off their backs. But right now we're banging it out on the feet. Cahill still throwing the shot, slipping to the outside there, but he hasn't got the energy to explode and counter.
Yeah, he landed right on the chin. There just wasn't a lot of sauce behind it for Luke there. This is what they say, depleted energy turns every man into a coward. So we're about to find out who's got the battle of wills more in their favor when the gas tank is a little low.
And Spence trying to reverse position. He's got that right underhook. But Cahill's got his own in there as well. So it's really a battle of who can put who on the cage as his left knees come back in there from Cahill. And this is a good spot, man. He can really throw more. There's another one. They aren't super solid, but just they touch you and they jar you and they hit you in that right spot in the breadbasket, like you say, and they can just keep sucking the life out of you. Oh, hard foot stomp. And another one, dude. Man, Spencer has to move. He surely doesn't want to be taking this.
Luke isn't taking any breaks. You know, he's not going for the biggest shots, but he's making sure Spencer's having to think about any kind of attack from anywhere. And there it is again. And it's a counter. It's such a perfectly timed counter as he's trying to come over the top.
Spencer trying to land that right hand, man. He's trying to time that right hand. And he's seen the body language on the inside. Cahill's just covering up. You know, he's not really firing back when he gets that close.
You know, to his credit, though, I got to say, sorry to interrupt you there.
That's a big body shot. Sorry, carry on.
Yeah, I was just going to say, there's maybe a little bit more sauce, but I missed that shot there that you just reacted to.
Left shot to the body there from Spencer, and Cahill kind of yabbled over there for a second. Man, they're both so knackered.
Wow.
They're both so tired, man.
Man, you got to have so much respect for these guys giving absolutely everything through 2 rounds here. I mean, wow, what a contest.
It's always the way. We had 3 first-round finishes. You get to the heavyweights, they're putting in the most grueling fight of the night. Let's see the replays from that round. Touch. Now, leg kick early. There's one. He goes straight back to it. There's the right hand. I mean, that's the perfect counter. Cahill needs to, maybe set those up before he throws them. But when you get fatigued, you just throw the shots. Perfect timing from Spencer on the right hand. And the left hook that time behind it. Trying to check hook was Cahill. There's a lot of defense in that situation. The lead uppercut even lands. But Spencer has to pressure, but he's tired. Cahill has to get space, but he's also tired. So it's just a battle, like you said, of wills, Jason.
Yeah, credit to Matthew Spencer for being able to close the distance that fast and land a heavy counter like that. He's letting him know that these kicks, you're not safe from that range. He's going to close it, and he's going to land potentially a big shot. But right now, with both of these guys, as tired as they are, they needed every second of that break that they just got to try and steal this one.
Yeah, and you've got to imagine the first 30 seconds are going to be the most energized they've been in this fight, at least up until the last round. So here we go. Touching gloves now, moving forward. Oh, it's a left straight, lands there for Luke. He's trying to find that target. Oh, the overhand tries to counter it this time.
Yeah,
nice
tried
work,
to slip out of the way there and return fire. But
he knows it's coming.
Oh, yeah, knowing that they're as tired as they are and missing. And there's another body shot that had landed.
Oh.
Looked like that was blocked.
It's just good from Cahill, though. I like that he's teeping instead of leg kicking. It's a much more defensive tool. Keeps that distance, keeps away that right hand, and keeps Spencer on the outside. He's gone inside now. That head kick's probably coming up. This is good work from Cahill, but Spencer, man, he knows the shot he's got to land. It's just, when do I have the energy to fire it?
Oh, just missed with the shots from Spencer, and we're seeing Luke get just underneath it.
Man, the corner, overhand right is there. Spencer knows it's there. It's just, can he fire at the right time without getting teep kicked as well?
It's come a lot slower these last couple times he's tried. I think he's trying to throw it. It's just the speed isn't there in the 3rd round for him.
Yeah.
He's maybe trying to recover. Yeah, he tried to go for it there.
I mean, Cahill's hands are low a lot of the time, but he is moving his head when the shots are coming, which is why they aren't landing. He's moving his head.
Oh, he's just going to that teep kick over and over. There it is again.
Oh, my gosh.
It's like 3 in the last 10 seconds, 15 seconds or so.
Yeah, the body conditioning being tested for Spencer here tonight. Oh, one more time, man.
Right on the counter
Faked
again.
it that time, came forward.
Yeah, he immediately went to block. He's not too happy about those, is Matthew Spencer.
Nice 2 there from Cahill. That was well placed.
Yeah, way out of range there. Oh, there was a good shot that got through there for Spencer. There's a quicker one. He's shown he's got a little bit more speed there still. He can still get one through.
Spencer's got to find a way to close this distance without just relying on the big right hand, because He's throwing it. Cahill sees it every time. The left hook as well is just not reaching the target. So it's tough, man. He has to kind of find a weapon that's going to get him close enough.
Oh, yeah, that looked like just at this stage for Matthew Spencer to land that.
There we go. Get some. I mean, like I said, if he can get top position, both guys are so tired. It may really just take one takedown, one dominant spot on the ground. But Cahill's dressing the hands now, trying to break the body lock. There he goes. Oh no, it's still on, but he got a hook on the inside there with the underhook. Now going to pummel for another one, and he's pushed free.
It could be down to these last 30 seconds here. It could be one round each. So what can they do to make it a case that this is their fight? Luke has been in control for most of this rounds. One big shot could change that for Matthew Spencer.
Oh man, these teams are just added up. He's eaten so many of them. Oh, it's landed there, make contact with the right hand from Spencer.
He needed that.
He went for 3 there. You know, he really knows he's got to put it in combination. He hears the buzzer. He's throwing it out there. Who's got it in the tank? That's a big left hand. Another right. What a war here. I mean, both men are just absolutely drained.
Battle of wheels right there.
Yeah, like
that. At heavyweight, man. At heavyweight.
Yeah, man. Like they were both just. They knew they had to just keep going. They were both so tired, but they didn't want to stop, and neither man did. Throw until the end of the bell.
You know, I got to say, I'm really impressed with either guy. I mean, just how many body shots Matthew Spencer took.
Oh, yeah.
Kept coming forward the entire time, especially in the first round with Luke Cahill. We've never really seen him take control on the ground like that, and showed a new wrinkle to his game. And seen some more of those kicks coming from Luke Cahill.
Yeah, I mean, like he went back to so obviously the head movement, like I said, every time the shots came, he was able to take the head off the center line or just get out of range of these shots, even if he was fading back slightly. And it just made it tough for Spencer to land anything. Right there, he changed into the wrestling, but you can tell he's just not got anything to finish that takedown. Really close fight, really, back and forth. I mean, it's tough to know who's going to take it round by round.
Yeah, I honestly do not know who won that round. Skinny and nice applause there. That's great. I honestly don't know who won that final round, and I really think that that's what's going to decide who won this fight.
Yeah, I think you're right. All right, let's get the official decision inside the cage with Ronnie Rowlands.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we move to the result, give it up to both men for going the distance. The judges have scored this bout 29-28, 29-28, 30-27 to your winner via unanimous decision in the blue corner, Luke Cahill!
Great performance there from Cahill. I mean, that's 3-3 now for him. He's been taking some tough fights. That was a really tough fight as well. You could see his confidence literally grow after the first round. He was like, I'm in here. He was screaming at the crowd. And I think for him, maybe that's something he needed, because then he started to let the tools go. But he did a good adjustment, Jason. He got away from the leg kick, which was putting him in danger. And then he started listening to the corner. I think they were calling, asking him to counter that right hand. You saw him bait the right hand out and then try and find the counter shot. So he adapted well over the course of the fight. Let's hear from him himself with Cody inside the cage.
Luke, how does it feel to be back into your winning ways, but in that kind of fashion, and to have gone the distance?
It feels boss, mate. I've been putting in the work. I had a fight a couple of weeks ago against some bum. It was just smashed. And I was straight away looking to get bounced to, and I've seen this come up, and I've never turned a fight down in my life, so I'll get in there for anyone, me. I'm not arsed, mate, so yeah, it's all for you.
Well, is there anyone that you would like to fight next, and what's next for you in your career?
To be honest with you, I hardly know anyone's names, to be honest with you. I've been hit that many times, and I like it, I just forget stuff quite easy, so whoever the top guys are, really, yeah.
And is there anyone that you'd like to thank tonight? People who are here to support you and people watching at home?
To be honest with you, my boys from the Warrior Combat, Jim, in the crowd out there, obviously my coaches, Mark, Chris and Joe. I wouldn't be anywhere near as good as I am now. So it stands to them three lads and the people who came to see me tonight, so I thank it all to them.
Well, congratulations, Luke, on a brilliant performance. Everyone, Luke Cahill.
Well, there you have it. I think that was a new wrinkle. Let's put this in context, by the way. He just took out a guy that had fought for the amateur heavyweight title. That is a huge, huge win, and I think we've got a new prospect on our hands at a very high level. the amateur heavyweight ranks.
Yeah, heavyweight, southpaw kickboxer. Like, you don't see that very often, and he has that left leg. He was chucking to the body as well. It was nice to see. So, yeah, more fights from Cahill. Let's see them.